I've wanted to create a pattern like this for ages because I find these bags so useful, especially in the summer when you're wearing things without pockets. Great to take out with you every day. You can dress them up or down, and as a sewing pattern it's fantastic because you can make it in loads of different fabrics to achieve different looks. You can even mix and match different fabrics, and you actually don't need that much fabric either. Now I have put together some kits for this, this project as well. So the leatherette that you can see my bag in here, this is a Santiago leatherette, which is a beautiful woven fabric, buttery soft, easy to sew with, easy to cut, and it has this sort of spray-on leather coating that gives it a really genuine leather look, even though it's not a true leather fabric. And the kits for the Santiago leatherette, the amber bag in the Santiago leatherette, come in black, also a gorgeous deep burgundy and a classic navy blue. They all include beautiful gold trims, jacquard straps that really add a pop to your bag, and of course really gorgeous linings. So I've upgraded the linings on all of these, so it really gives your bag an elevated look. You've got really nice linings for all three colours, and I shall put links to those kits in the comments section below. If you are in the Sew Along Club, then you will get a free download of the PDF pattern for this bag, and of course also for her little sister there, the matching coin purse. So you're going to get your pattern for that either in your inbox when your subscription renews, or you can go into the exclusive members only part of my website, the Club Lounge, and download your pattern in there from the 1st of May 2025. So you can also purchase the pattern separately as a PDF or a paper pattern. Now I've put together the leatherette kits. Of course you could make this bag in so many different fabrics. You could make it in a jacquard or a brocade for a fancy kind of posh going out look. You could make it in a canvas, a denim, and because it doesn't need too much fabric, you can even make it with leftovers that you have. Maybe if you've made a denim jacket, you could make a denim one to match in some of your leftover denim, for example. And you can create different looks by mixing and matching. It also makes a perfect gift, so I can really imagine making these as birthday and Christmas presents for my friends and family too. They look really impressive. You know, it looks like a shop bought bag because of all the extra details. So the bag features a pocket at the front that can also go onto the inside of the bag as an internal pocket, and then you do have an internal patch pocket as well in there. The internal seams are bound, so you have a really nice finish. You have tabs at the side, and of course you can always interchange your straps. So I supply a strap with the kit, but you could even change your straps up to give a different look. I've also tied a little fur pom. That doesn't come with the kit, it's a little extra, but yeah, I just like the idea of having like a gorgeous accessory like a tassel or a pom-pom attached to it as well. The amber bag is approximately 21-22 centimetres across, 15 centimetres deep. Sorry, it's 15 centimetres high and 6 centimetres deep across this way. So it's a really nice roomy bag. You can fit in it your sunglasses, your phone, your wallet, and anything else you might need to take with you on a day-to-day basis. Matching coin purse that I've designed to go with the amber crossbody bag is about 12 by 8 centimetres. You have a little card holder at the front there, and then a zip compartment which is split into two for coins and notes. And then you also have a little matching keyring, so you can attach your keys or you can attach your amber purse to your keyring. The amber crossbody bag, I would say, is great for confident beginners and beyond. It's fairly straightforward and pretty quick to make as well, and because you're not using up too much fabric, if it goes wrong you can, you know, you've not wasted lots of fabric. The construction of it is fairly straightforward. There's nothing too tricky. I'd say the most difficult part is doing where you attach the side of the bag to the front and back and then bind the seams. That's the very last stage. But I do talk you through that in great detail how to do that. You can just use your regular sewing machine. You don't need anything fancy, and you don't need anything fancy to sew this leatherette. It can just be treated like a normal mid to heavyweight woven fabric. You don't need anything fancy. You will need some top stitch thread if you want to add top stitching, but you don't have to. I also tell you with the binding how to sew that by hand if you want to make it extra accessible for all. So it really is a project that everyone can give a go. So I hope that you've enjoyed this introductory video. I'm going to follow on now with the full sew along tutorial, starting off with how to cut out all the pieces that you need, and all the links you will find in the description box below, covering where to find the kits, the patterns, and the rest of the video tutorial of how to sew up this bag. As always, I really wish you best of luck with your sewing project. I hope you really enjoy this one. Please do share your makes. Let me know how you get on. Do look into joining the Sew Along Club if this is your kind of thing. We do a new project every month, lots of exciting projects coming up over the summer. Lots of support from our dedicated Facebook group and club lounge on the website too, so please do check that out. Again, I'll put a link in the description box below. So all that remains for me to say is happy sewing, enjoy, and please, 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 if you make one of these, share your photos so I can see how they all turn out. And of course, if you have any questions, just ask in the comments below or underneath the relevant video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next month.